Is this fun for you guys? Sometimes I'm afraid that this isn't really fun and you're just doing this as like a favor.
No, totally. All right.
Too late. It's already recording.
Don't put that on somebody.
This is terrible. I'll edit it out.
Please.
I will.
Okay.
Yes. No, I wasn't.
Then start over now, so you don't even.
What? No, that was a fun little thing. I will edit it out.
Did you do the hey Peter?
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter. You
Hey,
did that pretty
Peter.
good, actually. That's
Yeah,
first
because I can do Buddy really well.
Well, no, you didn't. You just went and you did some other man at the end there. Buddy's is all. Buddy's all one level.
Elaine.
There you go. See.
Feels like an Arby's tonight.
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
Brock Sampson.
Oh, you're
Someone's
so
in my
crazy,
car.
Joe.
What are you guys doing?
Hey, Peter. It's your pal.
Hey,
Joe.
Peter.
Joe
Suck my
Swanson.
dick. I'm
Yeah.
gay now.
Joe Swanson. Yes, that's Putty.
Yeah, stroke my cock until it's
All right, now you're just doing another podcast.
Peter.
So wait,
Quagmire.
who's your favorite Family Guy? Who's your favorite cast member of Family Guy?
Rush Limbaugh.
Who?
Brian.
Brian's a good one. Stewie's a good one. What does Stewie say? Let's see if we can do Stewie.
Silence, woman.
That was,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was kind of good.
What the deuce?
What the deuce?
It's me, Peter. That one's pretty hard, actually.
Hello. Yes. Nope, that's
This is
not
the
it.
worst podcast of all time.
We ended it with this
Yeah.
the first time.
Hey,
Starting
hello.
off strong.
Hey, Peter, it's me, Joe Swanson.
All right, cool. Now we're having fun, right?
Bring it on.
See, that's
All right, who's
it.
your
Takes,
favorite
it takes a
Simpson?
terrible podcast for us to have fun.
Bart's your favorite Simpson? It doesn't even have to be a Simpson family member. The Simpson, person on The Simpsons.
Birds.
Ooh, excellent.
Barney or Mo?
You've gone to a Sixers game? Anytime they hit 2-3 free throws in a row? Excellent.
No, it's definitely Lenny.
Lenny's a good one.
Yeah.
Sean's texting his boyfriend.
My bad, sorry.
Who's your favorite?
Yeah, who's your favorite Family Guy?
I was never a big Family Guy, dude.
No?
Oh,
neither.
man.
I was never a big Family Guy. I was a never big American Dad either.
That's
Never
like a
big on
spin-off,
American
right?
Dad.
Same
but
show,
I,
yeah.
yeah, I watched the hell out of Family Guy on Adult Swim as a kid.
What's Simpsons, Family Guy, were you a South Park guy?
Mm-hmm.
I like the Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
That's a
Oh,
good
hell
one.
yeah.
Oh,
South
Frolic,
Park
it's
I
me.
saw when I was little, but
Oh, Frolic, it's me, Meatwad.
that's actually a good meat wad.
Yes.
I can't do Meatwad.
I've been listening to a podcast called This Is Terrible. It's really
The
bad.
Mask and the Mouse.
What the fuck is
Mask?
that?
It's
No.
MF Doom and Danger Mouse, and they do all the Adult Swim shows, like the theme.
Was he English, MF Doom?
No, he was from.
No, he's from New
Minnesota.
York. Oh, I thought he was from New York.
Who's from where?
I thought he was from Minnesota, because he's with all of
Oh,
like, the
he's from
Atmosphere guys.
Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Soda.
Soda! Wait,
You won't get back in that dryer.
what's... Really? I thought he was English.
Are you thinking of
Hey, Siri.
Skepta?
Is MF Doom
Skepta's
English? He speaks the English language, it says.
Is he British?
I like Skepta. You like Skepta?
Yeah.
People
I
like
like Skepta.
rapped the intro to Beef Rap, like the dude who does the voice for him, and it was so sick.
Oh, I saw MCP Pants in concert one time.
Who the fuck's MCP Pants?
He was the fuck. I want candy, bubblegum and taffy.
Oh, yeah.
Skip to the sweet shop with my sweetheart Sandy. That episode of
Is
Aqua
it
Teen
Daniel
Hunger
DeMille?
Force.
DeMille?
I saw that guy in Baltimore one
Whatever.
time.
But
It
also
really
known
sucked.
as...
It really
He
sucked.
literally just plugged his phone into the soundboard, and like it wasn't
All right, we
was
got
the
an
entire
answer.
track,
We
not
got an
just
answer here.
instrumentals.
Daniel... What'd you say? Daniel Dumoulin, July 13th, 1971 through October 31st, 2020. Shout out my birthday. Also known as MF Doom or simply Doom, is a British-American rapper.
Really?
I knew it, yeah.
Wow.
He was born
Is he
in
British, like
London.
21 Savage is British.
He died in England. He was born in England. Born in England, die in England, mate.
You didn't know that?
21's English, yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Me and him have the same first name.
What? 21.
Be forewarned, I'm a member.
I had never heard a 21 Savage song.
You've heard of
until
21
when
Savage.
Shane hosted Saturday Night Live.
Wait, was 21 the...
Yeah, he was in
Wow,
Yeah.
no way.
Yep.
That's so weird.
That's crazy. Isn't he a
21.
big Drake guy, though? Isn't Shane a big Drake guy?
Yeah.
I don't think they could get Drake there though.
Did you see that picture of Drake? It was like recent, like last weekend or something.
At the basement of
No, it was
pizza
the
place?
guy who
What the hell
used to
was that
own
name?
part of the Sixers, Michael
Comet?
Rubin. You know what I'm talking about?
Comet ping
I
pong.
think so. Yeah.
Comet ping pong, got it. Long way for that joke. Michael Rubin's white party. It's Drake, but he literally looks like he was aged like 10 years. It's dude. I'm serious. Google right now. It's crazy. But also, people say that every celebrity uses a filter that you don't realize on pictures. Like
Really?
every photo is photoshopped, just like every photo from NASA, Sean, is photoshopped.
all
'cause
fake.
they're lying to us.
Every
The moon's not
photo
They're lying to
is
us.
shot.
You know who landed on the moon? No one. You know where the moon landing was?
Just
In
like
a fucking.
girls
It is
on
the luminous
Tinder.
luminous.
It was
with
you know
their
who did it?
profile
S-
pictures.
What was that guy's name? The fucking Clockwork Orange guy.
Malcolm McDowell.
Caesar Romero.
Alex,
Steven
the
Spielberg.
writer.
Steven Soderbergh. No, the guy who directed it.
Oh, Kubrick.
Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick. He directed the moon landing.
He probably did.
Yeah.
Is that what they say?
Yeah, that is what they
Who's
say.
they?
Yeah. No,
Who's-
that is the conspiracy
Who's they,
theory.
Sean?
Yeah.
Huh? Some non-binary person? They say it. They say he
Oh,
directed the
speaking
moon
of that,
We need
that kind
video
of
for this
falls
segment.
into a bit that
Yeah,
I wrote last
actually,
night that I texted a
Steven
gay friend
Spielberg.
of mine, and he thought it was really something.
What was his name again?
but-
Fuck, not Steven Spielberg. What was the other guy's name?
Yeah, I'm
What was
literally
he saying?
talking to Maalik right now while
Stanley-
Jared and Sean are.
You're just in a coffee shop and they're like, "Is that an ice latte? Did you know that Stanley Kubrick directed the moon landing?" You're like, "Oh, you're they. You're they who
them.
say this.
That's them.
That's them right there." Did you know that actually that John Glenn was paid $1 billion to fake the moon landing? So was Neil Armstrong, and then the third guy that no one ever remembers.
I thought we were done with impressions of me. That
Sean-
didn't even sound like the voice you did earlier.
What was the guy's name? John Glenn, Neil Armstrong, and who's the third guy?
Is there
Buzz Aldrin?
Buzz Aldrin. Yeah. Wait, was John Glenn
There
the
was
guy?
a third guy? Yeah, I don't think there was. I don't know
No, there
who
was that
John
three.
Glenn in. I think it was just Neil
John
and
Glenn
Buzz.
didn't get out, I think. I think John Glenn's the guy who didn't get out.
Oh.
I could be wrong.
What's the chimpanzee's name that went on the moon first?
His name was fucking.
I was
Wow,
gonna
I
do
had
it.
so
Yep,
many.
Yep, I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna do it.
No, I wasn't going racist. I was.
His
saying-
name is
Oh,
Ham.
it was gonna be
What
a
was his
name
name?
with an
Ham.
apostrophe.
His name was Ham. That's who he's going. Ham.
Ham. He's the
Uh,
astro chimp. The great ape launched into space. There's dogs that
What?
went to space too.
Oh, like Deshandre or something.
What
Yeah.
the fucking Deshandre?
No dog has ever been on the moon. Wow.
No dog.
No.
No, because they died.
Yeah, the Russian.
Yeah.
The only thing I know about what I'm about to say comes from.
Deshandre is funny. Like I get what he's doing, but you know what the funniest real name is that is now a household name? Draymond.
Yeah.
Because it's Raymond. What is it? I don't get. I just thought about that the other day. I was like, that is a weird ass name. Draymond. Raymond. Draymond. Anthony.
Anthony.
That's a
Yeah.
My name's Anthony. I do think there's a harder
I think
way.
that's stupid.
I've been racist enough this episode. I'm just not gonna comment.
Uncrewed landings. Crew landings.
Like that, right?
Like how did you
That's
know
a camera.
Oh wow, yeah.
That I just was. Yeah.
Animal Collective. No, was that Animal Collective?
What's that?
Animal Collective. They have a song called Like a Part 2.
And then
One
the
of
dog
my
that they
favorite
murdered.
songs about them.
A proper house. Yeah, isn't that them?
That's Arcade Fire, isn't it?
No, that's.
Which one has the black and white album cover?
Adobe walls. A proper house. What? Who is that? That's Animal
That's
Collective,
Animal
isn't it?
I don't know Animal
I gotta look it
Collective.
up.
All I want.
I get those two mixed up
Four
because I
walls
listen.
and Adobe slabs for my girls. Yeah, you don't know that song?
No.
Oh.
I
don't
don't
need-
need shit.
Yes, it is. My sister
About
loved
material
Animal Collective
things
when she was
like a
big
social
fan.
That's
stash.
Animal Collective.
I just
Arcade Fire is
want-
like a.
Oh,
No
man.
Cars Go. That's No Cars Go is
No
Arcade Fire.
planes go.
Yeah.
Mike Moe, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
Mike
yeah,
Moe
yeah.
part,
You're right
yep.
in the Lakai video. All right, let's figure out who the fucking first
I've never
motherfucker
got
You guys know
was.
who
into
Mike Moe
Arcade
is?
Fire.
That album is fantastic. I used to listen to it while I played World of Warcraft all the time. That and Long Live ASAP.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah, dog.
I didn't really even like that album that much.
That was
Really
the only
into
album
I
I
got
really
into
listened to.
lately.
I got into ASAP Rocky after I heard ASAP Ferg. That sounds insane.
ASAP Ferg is the best out of the ASAP model,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. What's the ASAP song with? Is it 12y? Is it like him? Yams died, right?
Yeah.
Yams is the guy who died. So Rocky, Ferg, 12y. Who's the other ones? I think those are the only 4 that people know.
Yeah, that has to be it.
The Hella Hose song is like I think what got me in on ASAP.
Oh, I definitely know that one.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it
By
was.
It's
A$AP?
about me.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it was Work by
Oh,
A$AP
yeah,
Ferg,
yeah,
Rocky.
yeah. I fucked your bitch.
Yeah.
Work is the one where Schoolboy Q goes, no, I do not have a car, but I could buy
Buy
one
one
Yeah,
every week.
Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I was sick.
All right, so it looks like the crew of the first moon landing, Apollo 11, was just Neil Armstrong and Edward Buzz Aldrin.
I thought
Edward.
so.
That's a transition. For
So who's John Ass Glenn, bro?
Isn't that how the
John
conversation
Haskell.
started?
pretty much.
I don't know who John Glenn is.
John Glenn, astronaut.
I thought he was a guy who
Bro don't even
like,
got a
scaled
BBL.
scaled Mount Everest and then
This
had
dude
like
is
his
still
nose
alive. He
taken
was
off
born
from
in
frostbite.
1921.
Are you talking brain rot right now?
1921, this dude was born. He's still alive.
That's crazy. You should be dead by now.
Dude,
His-
Dick Van Dyke's still alive.
His bitch is dead, though.
When was Dick Van Dyke born?
I was raised by somebody who was born in 1925.
Who?
That's
My
crazy.
great grandmother.
Really?
She's yeah.
She alive still? Oh.
What
Do you
part
ever
of-
feel like... Never mind, forget it.
What?
Do you ever feel like that's like the most racist thing is like people could think about black people is that they were raised by their grandmother? I feel like that's the in my
Hey,
head
it
I
might
was
be a
thinking-
poor thing.
Yeah, that's just
Okay.
that's just a poor thing. Yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah.
'Cause I
guess
told you
white
about
people
that
are,
girl
too.
last time.
What happened?
My mom had me at like 22, so she
Okay.
definitely shouldn't have been a parent. So
Yeah, my parents had me at 28, and they definitely shouldn't have been parents either. But yeah, shout out to my dad. But yeah, for real though, I think so. That's just a poor thing. It's not like that's not like a race thing. Okay, crazy.
I always wanted to do a joke like that, like start a joke off. Well, at least just set up with that, just see where it goes. It's been like, who has kids in here? Are they at their grandparents?
That's
good.
But dude,
That's
yeah,
good.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I guess you could like single somebody out and ask it like that. Yeah, too. I think there's a
That's like
there's
your
the
little setup throwaway.
I could just say, yeah.
the roast of Charlie Sheen. What's her name? Schumer says that to Patrice. She says, "Yeah, I'm sure," and she's like, "I'm talking about your grandmother, Patrice, who I'm sure who raised you."
I forgot
And like,
about
yeah,
that.
he's just like, God damn, that's racist. Yeah.
Was that before or after she stole his material?
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
that
Dude,
was another.
One of the best jokes of all, two best roast jokes of all time in my opinion. One is Norman says to Louis J. Gomez, he goes, "Louis J. Gomez, your nickname's a Puerto Rican rattlesnake. Wow, way to make people think about a dangerous animal and a rattlesnake." And then the best one of all time is the joke falls and and then the after is the funniest part. But what's his name? Anthony Jeselnik says to Patrice, what hasn't been said about you that hasn't already been the title of a Richard Pryor album? And all his stuff was like that crazy N-word, this, and you know what I
So
mean?
that was also
And it
Charlie
flops.
Sheen, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The joke flops. Like only Patrice laughs, and Patrice goes, "Damn, that's a great joke, Anthony. But you know what's the problem? Too many white people." And Anthony Jeselnik goes, "You know what people never say? Too few black people." Dude, I was like, how the fuck did they set that up?
Yeah.
Did that I was like, that is an amazing fucking off the cuff, dude.
I remember watching that with my mom and dad and my sister on Comedy Central.
And then we were talking about sex, and they were like, cover your ears, and then they were racist, and they were like, open your ears. Did your parents make you cover your eyes at sex?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. What about yours?
No,
Seabiscuit.
Really? There was sex in Seabiscuit?
Seabiscuit, yeah.
Someone fucked a horse.
There's some weird Mr. Hands or something.
Yeah, Mr. Hands was in Seabiscuit,
Mr.
uncredited.
Seabiscuit.
That's why it was so fast.
He
It was trying to
died,
get away.
right? Mr. Hands guy, he died.
After the thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
he was
yeah.
taken to the hospital and died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
It was
My
some sort
dad
of
was
obstruction.
a music producer whenever I was growing up, and we would go over to like fucking rappers' house, and they would just have like double XL magazines and shit like that, and it would just be like, it would be open to a page with a chick with a big ass.
Okay, I think.
I would like glare down, and he was
He's
like,
like-
you don't have to be ashamed, just look at it, and I was just like, this doesn't seem right.
Well, how old was your dad when he had you?
Same age, 22.
Was he a rapper or was he just a producer?
Just music producer.
Damn, your dad is Metro Boomin.
If you thought you were being racist when you said about grandparents, I, for a second, forgot that was a actual magazine and just thought it was literal magazines.
What do you mean?
Oh, like gun magazine?
Yeah.
Double XL.
Oh, double XL
It's just
magazine.
big
He's saying like magazine.
magazines.
Extended
Yeah,
clips.
Yeah,
just these
you're
rappers
just looking
with
at banana
huge
clips.
banana clips.
You're
yeah.
like, your dad's like, hey, stop looking at those banana
Don't be
clips.
ashamed to look at those.
Hey, why are you looking at those?
Don't put those banana clips
You'll
in
never
your
shoot
mouth.
that many bullets, Maalik. he's dumbing you down. You'll never have that many bullets, Maalik. Don't
Bullets
even
are
think about
expensive.
He used to tell me all the time not to play with guns, and then as soon as I got my first gun, that's whenever he became super conservative. And every time I talk
Oh, your dad's black conservative. Damn,
yeah,
that's.
aggressively conservative.
Well, you are also
Yeah,
from
why
the
have we
South.
not just been talking to you the whole time? Why has Patrick been talking?
Oh,
He
really?
didn't live in the
He's from
He
Chicago,
lived
right?
in Chicago.
Oh,
He
damn.
never lived anywhere other than Chicago.
In the South Side, Lamron? What are we talking here?
No, he's
I just go. Oh, that's.
It's
Is
the
Hyde
South
Park?
Side.
Wait, what's the other one? Because I know like people always made fun of it. Because when I lived in Arizona, a bunch of people from the Midwest would move to Arizona. They're like snowbirds or whatever. What's the fucking nice place? In Naperville. Naperville is a nice one. Yeah,
Naperville is fucking sick.
Naperville's where like on or not Halloween, on Thanksgiving, you see like the dad pulling like the fried turkey out of like the thing in the garage.
With way too many power tools, like he's using like a
Naperville is where every fail video starts, basically. It's like, yeah, where someone falls off a trampoline, like, yeah. Damn, he's from Hyde Park. How did he end up in the South?
He did.
Oh.
My mom went to high school with Dion Cole.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Have you ever talked to him?
I know who that guy is.
Oh.
She thinks he's just like corny and stuff like that. And I was like, what do you do when I take you to prom? Like,
Yeah.
Just around the joke.
He sang those songs.
How old's Dion Cole?
He has to be 52. I think.
Okay. Do you know who Corey Holcomb is? There's a something someone created on the like on YouTube where it would be like best heckler comedians kill hecklers, but not like that like Steven, what was that guy's name? Steven Rogers. I don't, the guy who like always just looked for hecklers or whatever. This was like real instances of them filming and like hecklers. And Corey Holcomb tells a woman, she's like, "You ain't funny," and he goes, "Bitch, you got a forehead like a Dodge Intrepid windshield."
That's so specific.
So specific, and when you look it up, you're like, that is the greatest burn I've ever heard.
That's a big ass fucking forehead.
Fuck, I forgot about Corey Holcomb. And then, damn, there was like the Comedy Central cavalcade of like black comedians that they would Bruce.
Oh, man.
I never saw Bruce on Comedy Central.
Really?
No.
Remember he had a rag like Jay Yoder does. And he like just like that.
Yeah, I remember first seeing Bruce with the rag, yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't get the sweat. You don't just get the sweat rag. Shout out to Jay Yoder for
Damien also.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Puts on his
Rodney
head
rag.
sometimes with a hat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta earn that.
Yeah.
Do you think you ever could do it or no? You're
I
not.
don't think so. I'm going to the gym now.
What's the white aside from Jay? Who do you think is another white comedian who could pull it off? Hurricane?
Hurricane's big.
Brooks?
I don't see him sweat that much.
Tim Dillon is big enough.
Brooks?
Tim Dillon.
Yeah.
But it's like
Because
a
he's not
polo
that fat,
fucking
and he's
towel.
way more, like,
How funny would that
Italian
be?
wine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I said Brooks. Yeah.
Looking Gucci.
Yeah.
He did do that right. Brooks still
Yeah,
is
that's
100 pounds and good.
Oh,
Dude, they
yes.
ask for a towel. It's Tim Dillon, and it's just a full like polo beach towel. He's just like,
It's a bath towel.
what? I've never. I should listen to Tim Dillon. Everybody loves that guy. No.
I've
never
only
seen.
listened to Tim Dillon as a guest on other
Are you
podcasts.
Tim Dillon
I've
fan?
actually never watched a stand-up either.
Raj says he's an asshole.
Oh, great.
Did you see that?
I feel like Raj is just.
You should ask
reaching
Raj the
with that
story
one.
about. I guess he was on the team that filmed
Ron on.
Joe List special,
Oh.
and there's a part in Joe List special where they fix his hair or something like that. Like someone comes up.
No, it was Ron-On's.
No, I think it's Joe List.
No, it's Ron-On's because Mike Racine. Mike Racine.
It's Joe List
in
100% because they
stand-up
fix
too.
his hair. No, they fix his hair, and Raj told me that he was manning a camera and he turned around because someone tapped on his shoulder, and it was Louis C.K. and he was like, "Don't ever fucking stop. Why did you stop?"
Shit.
He said,
All right, that might have been Joe List.
because there's no
then.
way that Louis C.K. cared about Ron.
Yeah.
Like not being a
And
dick,
Joe
but I'm just
List
saying. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure.
How long ago was this?
It's the special where he's like at the cellar or some shit, where it says like his name in the background or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was
Ask Raj
2
about it.
specials ago.
Yeah, that was 2 specials.
Yeah, because his last one was
how
enough
much
for
can
everybody.
you talk about the dentist? That you have that many specials. Oh, I was at the dentist the other day. They charged me $1,200. Can you believe that? $1,200.
I will not abide with this Joe List bashing.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. $1,200. Can you believe that for the dentist?
All right, Batman, Bukowski, and Joe List bashing.
What is? He
That
does
is to
have
the
a
list.
full like half hour about.
Oh
the
yeah,
dentist,
no,
right?
because he got so many dentist corporate
Here we
gigs
go.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they told me so it'd be about $1,200. You know.
I fucking love Joe
That's crazy
List.
to have your arm tapped. You look back, it's Louis C.K.
Yeah,
Being like,
and
"Yeah,
he's
don't
not jerking
fucking
off.
stop." Yeah, yeah.
What was, okay, I don't know.
Hey,
You've
Give me
seen,
your hands.
you've obviously seen a lot of like bigger comics. And I told you this like
Okay.
a year ago that
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that big. Who was like the first person for all of you?
The
all?
biggest comic I've seen.
Yeah, like
Jay Yoder.
first.
No,
In
I'm just
person?
kidding.
Like went
damn
to
it.
a show?
Hurricane.
Like, what's,
Mike O'Donnell.
biggest.
Manny. What's Manny's last name? Santiago. Ramirez.
Smallest.
Who came first outside
chicken.
to that was good. Who came outside first to POV? Chris Gethard or Joe List?
Joe Gethard. Chris List. I think that's the real me coming out, not trying to be cool. To answer your question, I think Gethard.
I think so because Gethard, when that post went up, that was the first time I became
think
aware
it was
that there
Sam.
was comedy at Phantom Power.
I opened for Sam Morril. Then the next one was List because Raj couldn't. Then Gethard, and then Norman
Oh
came.
no, it couldn't have been.
And I'll tell
Sam
that-
was absolutely after Gethard.
Yeah.
100%. Yes.
No, I think you just missed Sam because
No,
he sold out both.
I got a
nights.
picture with Sam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, he came before the other time that he came. He came
He
once.
did outside and then inside.
Correct.
Yes. He was
Which
first
time did you see him?
outside both times.
Okay, then you saw me then
Yes.
one of those times. Okay.
I did.
So,
Because you were on the List show too?
yeah, I was on the List show.
Yeah.
And the List show was supposed to be 2 shows, but it became 1. And everyone was like around a burning barrel trying
Yes,
to
they
keep
were all.
warm.
Yep, it was cold. It was October.
Hey, it's cold out here. I'm gay.
Were they all cool? All the guys that came the open for?
Sam Morril was the nicest person. We just talked about basketball and we watched basketball
Who
the
was
entire
the
time.
big-
Yeah, I
biggest
got
dick?
him with a
Was there anyone that was
Seinfeld
a dick?
reference. I felt pretty good about myself.
The biggest dick I've ever met in my life, Elliot Chang, who is some guy that is
yeah, I
like
don't
a
even know who
nobody.
that
Like
is.
he had like a Showtime special back in the day and something like that. He was a dick.
A Showtime special.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's actually a good question, though. First comedy show.
That is.
What was your first comedy show that you've ever been to?
shit, one of the shows I was. No, I think like that I was
sick.
on. Like I never
saw like a.
I never saw like
Oh,
any
really?
live show whatsoever until I started doing open mics up here.
Okay.
And then big comments, probably what was that? Chris Freed a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like Chris. He's
Yeah.
cool.
And then the next day was the Soulja singer. I can't think of the guy's name.
I really wanted to go to
Oh,
that.
Maki.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you did open for Maki.
yeah.
That's
you
great.
were on that show,
Yeah.
yeah. I really did want to go to the show that shall not be named because I don't feel like editing it out. Just to hang out with Chris again, but I was like, no,
I
I
didn't
don't.
even know it was him.
I don't even want to
What show was it?
go.
What?
Limp. The fucking limp dicks.
Oh, okay. Oh, Chris Freed did it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't care. Oh yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
I like it because it's pretty close to the actual abbreviation.
It's the fucking whatchamacallits, you know, the improv shit.
Okay.
I don't know why you're hiding like that. Who cares?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
They're another
Yes.
fucking. No, you will out of spite. That's what
God
people
damn
do.
it! Now I gotta edit that.
Okay, well there you go. Here, edit
Who's
this too.
the-
But no, just kidding.
What's that guy's name? Ray?
Oh, Ray DeVito. Oh, jeez.
boy.
Dude, you really dodged. No, you dodged a big
You
bullet
dodged a
with
fucking
that
bullet
one.
on that one,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, you did warn me.
Yeah.
You did warn me.
I'm completely.
If you ever
We
meet,
really should have asked him for at least $20 because we were there for like 3 hours.
wait, okay,
Yeah.
let's go back to that. Hold on, because who gives a shit about that guy? Yeah, dude. So that guy, if you ever meet, here's a PSA for anybody listening. I don't know who is, but if you ever meet an adult over the age of 37 with a phone on 1%, that is a felon. Just walk away and do not engage. That either is a felon or someone who like has sold oxy to get oxy.
I don't
Like,
even think he had his phone that weekend.
100%. Yeah, dude. I will say myself and another comic that I won't say, and another comic from DC dealt with that guy, and it was like insane. Dude, everybody in this area has dealt with that guy, and it's like it's all
Please
story.
opener Ray agreed with me because
Yeah,
he
yeah.
had actually put on those shows.
And
with
that
him.
that I mean, if you're gonna add out his name, that's good. But like everybody knows.
Oh
who
yeah,
we're
I guess I
talking.
do have
Yeah.
to do that one.
But yeah, you dodged a bullet on that one. That's like
Yeah.
it's insanity. Wait, you were there for 3 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we did
We got free
two
beers.
shows. Yeah.
Dude, was I helping?
Yeah, dude. Fucking holy shit! The same thing happened, dude. He hit me up and he said $100 for a show. I said sure because this other comic that I won't say was on it because I don't want that comic to get mixed in my bullshit.
Yeah.
Because they're a good person. That I'm not. They fucking were like, I was like, yo, are you doing the show? And they were like, yeah. I gave him your phone number. Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, oh no, they were like, hey, can I give this guy your phone number for a show? And I was like, yeah, that's sure, that's fine. And then I was like, hey, are you doing the show? And they were like, yeah. And then a week or two later, the dude sends me 2 flyers. And I'm like, hey, it looks like it's 2 shows. You said 1 show for this price. And he was like, yeah, it's going to be 2 shows now. And I was like, and I'll read you the text if you want. It literally said, you've been doing comedy before Moses. You know that 2 shows is a different price than 1 show. You know what? I think I'm good. Then he wrote back, dude, you're right. I fucked up. I'm sorry. How about this for 2 shows? And I was like, went back, asked my friend. They were going to do it. I was like, cool, I'll do it. Day of the show, yo, you got to be there at 6. I was like, flyer says it starts at 8. Yeah, you got to be there at 6. Get there at 6. Motherfucker doesn't show up till 7. Then he's like,
Is that like a weird power move, do you think? Like, is
no,
that him being
I
like,
have no idea. Then it's 3 people on the lineup, including this dude, and he won't tell us the lineup until 5 minutes before the show, dude. And we're like, I was like, dude, I turned to my friend. I was like, dude, I'm just going to leave. I don't care. This guy does not make or break me in comedy. I don't care that much. Finally gives us the lineup. This guy from another state is going to go first, then me, then my friend. This dude's like, yeah, I'm going to do 10 up top. Fucker did 30 minutes as the host. Yeah.
That's what happened with us. 45. It was like 45 minutes almost.
Oh well,
The host.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah.
45
Oh, yeah.
minutes
Not a
as
single
the
laugh.
host.
And every time it was like, okay, that joke didn't work, but maybe this joke will work. And it's like,
Dude,
Yeah,
unreal.
no.
Unreal. And this dude does the
Got our
joke.
names
I could
wrong.
really, yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, no,
Wrote
he
our
got
names down
everybody's
and got
name,
'em wrong.
everybody's
I
name
cannot,
wrong
yeah.
except mine because I had to spend the entire night
he was
with
like
him
Sean
the
Joseph,
night
Matt
before.
Light.
Dude,
He literally said Sean Joseph.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
so what? So how much time did you guys do?
7?
Yeah, 7, I think.
Who else was
10.
on the show?
Rashid did 30.
Yeah, Rashid.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
was the headliner and he did less time than the host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rashid tried to give us like $20, but it was out of his cut,
Yeah, I was
and
like,
I
yeah.
didn't want to take money
Dude,
from him.
yeah. And, oh my god, yeah.
And when we first got there, he was like, he came up to me and he's like, how long have you been doing comedy? And I was like, almost a year. And he's like, fuck.
Yeah.
He like freaked out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know.
Jesus
I
Christ.
lied to him and
Yeah.
said 2, and he was like,
well,
God
do
damn
your
it.
fucking
Yeah.
best.
Yeah,
And I was
dude.
like, all right.
I don't
Dude,
know.
he
like,
was still
there's
mad at me.
something-
Yeah.
Some wire is not connected in there. I really don't care. You can edit his name up, but I don't care about it.
Yeah.
Like that dude sucks, man.
Oh, he'll never.
and-
I don't
dude,
care about it.
he-
He needs to hear this,
he,
if anything.
he goes up and he does this bit about how hip hop was different when he listened to hip hop.
Oh,
He's
he did do something.
He's
he did
talking
do
about
that.
like Nas and fucking like Mob Deep and shit.
Yeah.
And dude, I opened with literally, I was like, how funny was it when this I won't say his name was up here, and he was like, oh, back in our day, I had Mob Deep, and just like I was like, you sounded like fucking Biden up here, like, and he were you making fun of me? I was like, yeah, it's comedy. I mean, your joke sucked, and dude, there was literally, I can remember the audience to a T. It was 25-year-old, 25-year-old, 30-year-old, 27-year-old, like 4 22-year-olds, and then like the comedians in the back. 10 p.m. show, we have to do it for 7 people.
Is
I'm
this
like,
at the
what?
same
Yeah,
little restaurant, the attic room?
Dude, fucking Anne Frank's hideout. Yeah, the fucking dude.
My God, that's a great name for it.
Dude, that was the worst show I've ever done.
He literally barricaded that door with chairs.
I'll take Al's Pizza Pub busting at fucking 8 p.m. any day over that show. I did great the first show, and the second show I did great because I just made fun of the fucking dude, that town is the funniest town I've ever been in.
What, Enola?
Is that what that's called, Enola? Oh,
Alice?
dude.
Yeah.
No, not Enola. The one that the attic show was on.
Oh, Marietta.
Dude, fucking I love Marietta. This is the town of Marietta. Hey, I got an idea how we're going to spruce up the place. Why don't we put pictures of dead veterans across the fucking main street?
Honestly, that's
what
pretty
the
accurate
fuck was
because
that?
apparently Russell
is
Buffalino
bad.
had a pretty big operation in Marietta.
Who's
back in
Russell
the day.
Buffalo? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, that was one of the worst
So
shows
you were at
I've
the
ever.
same spot we were.
Yeah, it was awful. Dude, awful. How was the crowd?
The second show was like.
Oh, the second show was literally
Like,
4 people
that
who
came
had
together.
seen Ray before, and
You have to
Ray
edit that
literally. I don't care. I don't care about Ray, but
First show, the one guy was passed out sleeping. the
yeah,
whole time.
yeah. There was
Jesus
literally a guy
Christ.
asleep. There was a pastor in the
Yeah.
front row.
Wow. A pastor?
A
Yeah.
pastor.
He was not happy about a lot.
No.
He would just
Dude.
sit there and go.
Oh, he really did not like my insane religion jokes. God showed me the way.
There was a guy there that no one's gonna know who this is, but he looked like Ben Gazzara, and I
don't know who that is.
I just couldn't stop looking at him the whole set. I was like, that's fucking Ben Gazzara, dude.
Oh, I did take a picture of the sleeping guy.
Oh,
Yeah, that was that show. The guy who owned it was really nice though,
Yeah.
and the food was good.
Everyone else was cool.
Yeah, the food was good.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys got coerced into that show.
I didn't know much about
I
it.
don't remember where I was because I was 100%.
You baited me by saying this guy's worked with Mark Norman before. I was like, oh shit, this is
Well,
gonna be
that
so
was
cool.
that was when he had like just told me, and I didn't
Never
really.
fall for worked with.
Yeah.
Always look for featured for, opened for. Which
Worked
is a
with
lie too, because people do that all the time. It was sunlight.
Wow, you found it really quick. Yeah.
It was
yeah.
sunlight.
Yup.
Yeah, it
Jesus
was
Christ,
light out.
dude.
That's what they put on the poster for Social. It said that I was featuring for Joe Mackey.
Hey, that's cool. Joe Mackey. I like
I'm
Joe
not
Mackey. Joe
featuring
Mackey's good.
For Joe Mackey.
I was a little jealous.
Joe Mackey's great.
Yeah.
I
and
thought
that's
it
a
was
fucking
great. I
great
thought it was
credit.
great.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
fantastic. Yeah.
The weird thing is, like, it works in a bio, like, opened for Joe Mackey, but it's funny when people are like, that's their credit.
Hosted a show.
Like, I remember Ron and Damien, and this isn't them, they didn't do this, but, like, they told someone their credits, and then there was their picture on a flyer, and it said, Damian Robinson, opened for Chris Kattan. And I was like, the fuck would you ever put that on a poster?
That's
I
such
don't
a
know where that would ever go.
I don't
that's
know,
just for me
but I was just
personally.
like, what the fuck? I was like,
Wow. Dude, is that David Byrne? Did he steal David
oh my
Byrne's
god.
suit?
Who is that?
That's the guy.
That's him.
Dude,
I was not.
That's
expecting-
fucking the guy from Mad Magazine.
Oh yes, Alfred E. Newman.
Yeah, I don't understand that credit. You know what I mean? Like, and this, dude, we can go on this too. This is a funny one. Between me and Ziegler, he was like, "Oh, well, this guy he's been opening for Nate Bargatze. Should we put that on the thing?" And I was like, "If you put
Oh, I know who you're talking
open
about.
for Nate Bargatze on a flyer, that just says we couldn't get Nate Bargatze.
Yeah.
Well,
Why
I
would
mean,
you ever put that? Like,
it
makes
is
no
better
sense.
than was on his podcast last week.
Wait, what's that? Who did that?
Are we not talking about the same guy?
Yeah, but no one puts a podcast on.
That's true. But Ziegler was texting me about that. Like, I think it'll be really good, especially once he goes on
You
his
asked me
pod.
about like credits for the
Which is true.
anything, and I was like,
The
where
what?
the fuck am I gonna put that?
Oh yeah. Someone wrote one for me before, and it was insane. I was like, how the fuck did you ever write that? I could never write that. It was like, has performed in 15 states, like what? And I was like, how the fuck did you do that? Well, hold on. Let's see if I can do them. North Carolina, Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Connecticut. What are the other states? New York. Yeah, I did. I did do comedy. I went to visit. So L.A., Arizona. I did not do comedy in Vegas. I tried to do that, and I was like, all right, I'll look up comedy in Vegas, and it was like Jimmy Kimmel presents the whatever, and I was like, where the fuck is this club? How do I get on the open mic? Arizona comedy is, you guys would do really well in Arizona because it's like it toes the line. It's like everybody in Pennsylvania who's worried about doing a joke, it would work in Arizona. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's like way more conservative.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. L.A. is. That's a hard job. I don't know.
Really?
But like, I mean, you can go to Flappers, which is like the club that like. Do you ever see the movie? You ever see Anchorman?
Parts of it.
Do you remember the guy who's like,
Yes,
I woke up in a Korean family's house and they were just screaming. That guy, he's in like Talladega Nights. He's in like. I have to look that guy up. But like that guy headlines Flappers. It's not like it's like a club, but it's like everybody who lives in LA who doesn't ever go to downtown LA. Like you would be past there. It's
okay. The outsiders.
There's one person that from this area who's doing it in LA and kind of making their Mary Romeo. Did you ever meet her?
No.
She's a pretty good comic. She started here. And yeah, she's like, did you ever watch, this is a really funny thing. Did you ever watch Love on the Spectrum?
Yes.
You know, Abby, the one that's like kind of attractive?
Yeah, the brown
that she's her like manager.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's like her cousin or something like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Now I'm going to find Anchorman. Oh, guys, talk.
Yeah, you got me there. Guys, that
talk.
Was good. I got nothing.
This guy would like headline Flappers for a weekend, and then people were like, "Oh, I saw it." But it's like, but I'm saying like, if he tried to do Phantom Power, they'd be like, "Oh, I don't know." You know what I mean? Like they would have to put like from Anchorman, you know, or whatever other movies he was in.
That one guy whose name
2.
you've never really learned, but it is in every funny movie, and it's
Final
always
Destination?
funny.
Is it Final Destination?
It says Final Destination 5.
Michelle Wolf was from Hershey. Did you know
Really?
that?
Yeah.
She went to the same school as me.
The Goods, Buy
Really?
Hard, Live
Yep.
Hard,
That's
Sell
neat.
Hard. You ever seen that movie?
I don't really know
It's
her
pretty
comedy,
funny.
but I
I'll
know
be
she's
honest
like
with
No,
you.
Michelle
name.
Wolf is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Jeremy Piven's best work. Next to Entourage, which I guess counts as. Do you ever see that movie?
No.
It's fucking great.
I've never seen Entourage.
I've never watched the full thing.
So
Is
you
it
say
good?
L.A. was the hardest state to do comedy?
LA was the hardest state because I was just doing open mics. I did a couple of shows, and the shows that I did fine, but like nothing from Pennsylvania works. So it's like I used to have a joke about Votech. They didn't know what Votech was. You know,
So
it's
would you
like
have to say trade school or like?
I had to stop. I just
Yeah.
had to stop the joke where I can't even remember what the fucking joke was.
Does everybody in this area go to Votech for vocational school?
I think it's just a thing that people know what it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
there's
I thought
different
that
ones
was
for every-
specifically the name of the school in York.
Oh.
No, it's like vocational tech school.
Oh,
I dropped
okay.
this. I think I might use it. I think like a year ago I used it at the Zone. I don't use it anymore, but I used to say I'm from a pretty small town. Like I'm from a small top town where you had two options. Your options were you go to Votech or get a DUI. Those were your options. So like that was the joke. But
I've
here
heard you
it
say
would
that before.
it would
Kills.
work.
Yeah.
There it does not work.
Yeah,
It was just a setup for.
Wow.
Did I ever do the Mighty Ducks joke?
I don't think I've seen that.
I
one.
don't think so.
No.
I kind of gave it away, but it's like I was like, does anybody have a DUI? And then someone would be like, I'd be like, how'd you get it? Just kidding. You know, and then I would be like, I don't think you should be worried about a DUI. I don't think you should be embarrassed because you could be anybody and get a DUI. You could be a lawyer going out, celebrating your 30th case win. You go out with some friends, you have some drinks, you drive home, you get pulled over. Then a judge decrees that you got to coach the Mighty Ducks for 3 fucking movies.
That's good.
That's
I like
the plot of that Disney movie, guy. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? But like
yeah.
that worked around here. There it was like people were like, I don't drive. I take Uber. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you had to like tailor yourself around it. Like,
It's a different world.
did you ever see Shane's Clusterfest set? It's really good. But he's like, I'm from a town where fucking you could come in full camo, and people are like, you trying to get pussy? Like it's like some Shane shit that's really funny, but like he's doing it at Clusterfest in front of San Francisco audience.
Okay.
That shit's hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you learn pretty fast what material works,
It's
what doesn't.
crazy when you do a joke that works somewhere, and then even like you go to another crowd and it's just dies, and you're like, oh wow.
I think literally the best. All right, the best crowd that anybody can ask for is Boston, because it's like Pennsylvania crowd but educated.
That's
so like
a
higher
working town.
higher shit goes
Still.
works well. You know what I mean? Not everybody's dumb as fuck. Like it's crazy. Yeah, it like the only joke that I've ever had that I've done Boston like 6 or 7 times. The only joke I've ever had in Boston was that I used to say, my sister called me vain for dyeing my hair, and I said, yeah, it's like, so it was an ICP joke.
Yeah.
And I was like, and no one knew what ICP was. And I was like, oh shit,
Yeah, you guys are educated.
dude, I was like, all of your dads are Simpsons writers. That's fucking, I forgot.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and that worked. Where, you know what I
It's a
mean?
very
ICP.
specific joke.
It worked because
it
it's in
does,
Boston
yeah.
and people get that
Yeah.
Simpsons writers went to Harvard, you know, like, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, Boston is a great crowd. Just don't hate.
Louis from Boston.
Yeah.
Don't
hate on
from
Tom Brady.
Boston.
Boston, I should say.
Yeah,
Stephen Wright's from Boston.
Yeah, don't hate on Tom Brady in Boston and you'll do really well.
That's that episode of 30 Rock.
What's
What'd you
that?
say about the Patriots? The Patriots suck!
Oh, and then what happens?
They beat up Tracy Morgan because he's,
Black.
yes.
Yeah.
It's Boston.
Be careful. Don't go to Boston.
Yeah, I don't have any sports jokes.
You don't have any sports jokes?
I have one that doesn't work ever, but it's usually in between like.
Is it the wrestling one?
No, it's the basketball one about letting down all my fellow black kids growing up.
Oh, you're. And they say who's your favorite player?
Who's your favorite
Yeah.
player, Kobe or LeBron? I go, Tim Duncan's kind of cool on there. Shut the fuck up.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Who's better, Kobe or LeBron? Tim Duncan? Yeah. That's like the worst player that you could pick.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Or if you said Tony Parker.
I think I used to say Dennis Rodman, and I think that got people way more because they're like, oh, he's weird.
He's gay. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would just go for the hack thing, which is Larry Bird.
I think in that song in Millie, Lil Wayne used to say he on some F bullshit, call him Dennis Rodman, but now he says some pussy bullshit. But then Dennis Rodman, it said that he's never even like kissed a man. He's just literally just been like,
Never
weird. That's
kissed a
it.
man?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But they were like,
Never kissed
are
a
you
man
gay? And he's like, I've
anymore.
never even
Dennis
kissed a man.
Rodman.
Like, how could I be gay? You know, I don't know.
It's a weird one to go to.
I mean,
How
you
can I be gay if
I don't
I've
know.
never
I think
tried to be
I think
gay?
you could get. I think you could get fucked and not be gay, or fuck and not be gay. But
Do
if
you
you kiss a
think
man,
Kissing's romantic.
yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
think there's ever been
Yeah.
a
Right?
gay guy
I think that's like more.
who doesn't like being gay?
What do you mean?
Like he doesn't want to dance.
I think dancing's gay.
Yes.
You're saying? Do you think there's a gay guy who doesn't like the things that gay people stereotypically
No, he just
like?
really doesn't like being gay. Like this was making
Yeah,
me
that's
laugh
called in the
for-
closet.
No, he's like very open to it. He knows he's gay, but he doesn't like being gay. It made me laugh really hard. Just
I think
this
that's
image
just
of
the
a guy
opposite.
just getting fucked at a gay nightclub. He's like, dude,
A
this
gay
fucking
nightclub.
sucks.
I think what you're trying to do is like the gay Clayton Bigsby.
That's essentially what it is.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, this fucking sucks. And then a friend comes up to him. He's like,
But
then
this guy
why
knows
are you,
he's gay.
Why are you gay? And he's like, dude, I don't know, dude. I hate it. It sucks.
Well,
And
that bit
made
went
me
nowhere.
that made me laugh a lot when I was by myself.
Well, that's what you're about to be. Well, this is it.
Well, at least we had fun for a little bit, and I know that people don't come over solely just because I have cool things.
That's the only reason why I'm here.
I know, that's the
Guitars.
only reason why I think anybody ever comes over.
All right, I'm gonna go hate being gay somewhere.
We're gonna all do that at the same place. What?
The MPD thing.
Oh yeah, it's right here.
Did you use it yet?
No, not yet. Yeah, one day I'm going to.
No, plug it in. Let me put in some fills for our intro.
Okay, hold on. All right, this is the end of the episode.